Hey guys, I'm doing a requested video this week. A few people have been listening to my videos here on YouTube or on Facebook and elsewhere and asking me how it is that I got my voice to be the way that it is today. Let me start off by saying I don't feel that I have a very feminine voice, and the trolls are probably more than happy to back me up on that, and that's great because I'm not comfortable with it either. It's something I have put a lot of work into. I've been doing voice therapy. Well, I don't know if it's fair to say that because I'm the one teaching myself. I read the handbooks and I read the training material and I do it myself because I can't really afford a speech therapist. But I've been doing that for about a year now, maybe 11 months if we want to be super specific. And I've been trying to practice at least several hours every day at the beginning. And once I got to a point where I felt I found the voice I wanted to refine or work on more, I started doing it all the time, every day, 24/7. Anytime I would talk, I would use whatever voice or how good my, whatever stage my voice was at that time. And people want to kind of know what I did exactly. It's kind of complicated to answer as I did a lot of things, but ultimately I think the method that I stuck with is simple but doesn't get fast results. It's not a quick fix. It's something that, at least for me, I had to practice for a very long time, and I still haven't gotten to a point where I'm happy with it. So maybe a year from now it'll be different from how it is now. But okay, so basically the method starts with doing some vocal exercises to loosen up the vocal cords and get into the mood of heightening your pitch and getting comfortable with it. And let's see if I can do it here. I really don't want to use my old voice. I haven't done that in a very long time, and I honestly don't plan on doing it again in the future. So we'll see if I can do this voice practice without reverting to my original voice. So here's the sound that you're supposed to make when you start. You go, ooh, ooh. Kind of like an air raid siren or an ambulance or something like that, but you're starting out at your regular pitch and slowly working your way up, like ooh, to bring it up to as high as you are able to go at that point. And once you feel that you can't take it any higher, then slowly bring it back down until you get back to where you began. And you can do this for as long as you feel you need to. The longer is always the better, of course. But it's a very good way to start up your voice training because you can kind of hear how high you're capable of getting your voice at that time, and it makes a good platform to compare at a later date how much higher you're able to bring that, or through the rest of your session of voice training you can say, okay, I want to make sure my voice is somewhere up here on this scale of pitch that I did. I would say realistically, you shouldn't try and aim for the highest pitch that you can do because it will come out sounding very bad. It'll sound like, I don't know, some cartoon character, or like you just sucked on some helium or something. And that's not really the effect you want.
So even if you could talk like this or, have some really high voice like this, you don't necessarily want to do it because you might not want to sound like that. It might not be the best voice for you.
So don't go overboard with it. Find somewhere in the middle. And even if it's not as high as you want it to be, or it doesn't sound as female as you want it to sound, it's a good place to start because you don't want to damage your vocal cords. You don't want to strain yourself. You don't want to even emotionally stress yourself out that it's just so hard to do, and you don't want to have that feelings of, oh, I better just give up, I'm never going to do it. So find something comfortable that you can manage and then it becomes easier over time to take it another step up. And that's what I did for the greater part of this past year. My voice was lower than what it is now, but only in the past couple months have I just taken it from here to, let's say, here, just a little step higher, but it actually makes a big difference. So don't focus on achieving the end result or a passable voice when you start. Just focus on having a higher pitch voice, and you can worry about refining it at a later time. Hey guys, apparently I neglected to mention the fact in regards to voice training that after you do the warm-ups, you can then count from 1 to 100 using the heightened pitch that you've been able to come to. So you just go 1, 2, 3, 4, continue to 100 and try and maintain the same pitch throughout and do it over and over again. It's pretty much as simple as that. Now, we can also talk about the more finer details of a female voice, like how to pronounce words, or how to structure your sentence, or maybe the formula of a sentence in regards to how it flows out of your mouth. We could talk about those things, and I will try and save that and do it in a future video, but for now I think I'm just going to leave this video at pitch. And again, this isn't a training manual, I'm just sharing what I did. I'm not saying that it's what you should do or that it will work for you. I don't want to mislead anyone. I'm just saying this is the method that I used, as I've been asked that quite a bit, so now you know. And I thank you very much for asking me these questions. I love them. I appreciate being given ideas for videos, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Thanks.